Hey, what's up to all my fellow deers out there? It's your boy Tommy Mars. I am back with another Dimash video, a new episode. So, there has been a ton of people sending me DMs on Instagram and tweeting at me on Twitter to please watch Dimash doing Your Love. And I thought, you know what, I'm getting a lot of requests for this one, so I'm doing this next. I also want to take a minute to thank everybody that's been so supportive and stuff of me on here doing these episodes. Some people have asked me about like the sunglasses and stuff like that. I wear them just because it's a little easier for me. It kind of takes the edge off, and I think it's just more of a like an anxiety thing, so it's easier for me to have these on. So like I always say, just respect that I want to wear these because it's easier for me. If it's something that turns you off, you don't like it, then please by all means don't watch. I don't want anybody to be offended or whatever. But I've gotten a few questions about it. When somebody asks me nicely, I don't mind explaining it. But if you're like mean about it or you're mean-spirited about it, I don't have time for that. So I will not be responding to those type of comments or whatever. But that's what that's about. So I wanted to let you know that. If you were curious, I've mentioned this in actually a couple of Dimash videos, but it's been several videos ago and I haven't really had to say anything lately. It's just on the last one, a couple of people asked. So there's that about the glasses. For me, I don't really care about the glasses. I don't really care about how I look, how you look, or what any of that kind of stuff. For me, I'm here for the music and I'm here for Dimash. His voice continually just blows me away every time I hear it. In fact, I got a DM from somebody that watches different series on this channel that I do of American artists. And they asked me and they said, how do you get so into like say Dimash or something that you can't understand all the lyrics? For me, it's a talent thing. Even if I don't understand what he's saying, even if I have like the CC on and I can read the lyrics as he's singing it, for me, I'm not even really reading because I get lost in his voice. I get lost in his ability to do things that I feel like other human beings cannot do. Like there's a certain level that some artists are on, and Dimash to me is on the elite top upper echelon level of singers for his ability, for the stuff that he can do, his ingenuity when he's singing. When he's singing a cover and he takes it, he makes it his own, and he does something special that I've never heard somebody do. That's that upper echelon thing. And then for me, it's just the tone thing. I love the tone of his voice. It's just something, it's something special. It's something precious. And I'm so glad to be witnessing this right now. I'm so glad that I'm in a time where Dimash is putting out new videos. So it's not like something I'm watching from like 30 years ago. It's something happening right now. So I feel really blessed that I'm able to watch this type of thing unfolding in front of our eyes. So I love that. So I hope that answers that question about that. I just really enjoy everything Dimash, man. It's awesome. And then finally, it's just his command of the stage. There's something the way that the way he interacts on stage, there's almost nothing like it. He almost has this power of the audience, of everything in the building. I mean, if there was a cricket, it would stop when he puts his hand up. There's something so special about the way he does what he does on stage. It's something that every artist wish that they could do. You know what I mean? But for him, it just seems to be innate. It's something that's natural for him. So let's get into this. This is Dimash doing Your Love. It's good to be back watching some Dimash. Let's go. Okay, so it says Kremlin Palace, Moscow. Oh, I like that theater. It's really nice looking.
I still remember us, were the times where we were when we were warm. Do you recall? Nothing was dangerous.
It's that breathy tone.
We had the strange to leave our streams, to feed our souls. Now what is left of all this love is hide the pain that I find against. What can I do to love again?
It's when he starts so low and gets up. It's Voice sounded good in those harmonies too. That right there. That's my favorite. I love when he pushes that. How he gets up there and goes back down. And those notes. Ooh, that was, ooh. Alright, I miss this guy, man. I miss this. Dimash. He's just amazing, man. He's amazing.
Народный артист России Игорь Крутой.
For me, I think that performance was so special for a couple things that I saw from him. I felt like a little bit different this time. Let's talk about the stage presence that I mentioned a few minutes ago, or right before he sung. He always has like this command that is just, it's incredible. But this time, you know, to see him, I felt like he was even more animated in this performance. I love how much he was kind of throwing his body into it. And he went down on his knees and he was just, you know, going for it and hitting these notes. And I don't know, I think that's the first time that I've seen him go to his knees and really, it was almost like an emotional moment thing. And you could just feel him pushing out those notes. So as far as the stage presence thing, I feel like this one almost went to another level as far as him being that present on the stage. That was something else, man. I would have loved to have been in that crowd just to witness that live. The other thing about his vocals, and I love when he went to the tippy top and he kind of was doing those back and forth, you know, way up there in the highest register. It was, man, again, he does so many incredible things that sometimes it's almost hard to keep up. But for me, the thing that really got me this time was how he, do you know, I mentioned that there's that one tone, it's like a little bit higher than the mid tone. That's my favorite of his. I mean, I love when he goes low. I love when he goes high, but there's just something when he pushes really hard. It's this burst of energy that just happens to me. I feel like it happens to the crowd. It happens to the song, but he was going to that a lot. And I think the reason why I'm walking away from this one feeling so numb or impressed is because he didn't do it like as a one-time thing where it was just an incredible thing and we all felt great about it. He did it he did it more than several times. He must have, I didn't count, but he had to do it 7 to 10 times where he was in like kind of that low, moderate register and he just boom, went for it and pushed. And he did it so many times. And I think I'm just walking away so impressed is because his voice did not crack at all. It wasn't like he went, it's not an easy note, by the way, even if it's in his wheelhouse, even that's the best note for him. What I'm saying is, like, everybody cracks when you do something like that takes that much, when you exert that much energy. It seems like everybody's voice would fail a little bit at some point. Not Dimash's, man. He goes to that and he nails it every time. It's like a carbon copy every single time. It's perfect. He did it perfectly every single time. I mean, it had to be like half dozen times, and I was just kind of sitting there like, I cannot believe he keeps going to that note, and it's perfection every single time. And then the good thing for me personally, because that's my favorite area of his register, is that right there. That's the thing that gives me goosebumps. That's the thing that like makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck, where I'm just like, oh man, I wish I could see that live. I wish I could see that with my own eyes and him go to that note. And then this performance gives me like a healthy dose of it, which is, for me, it's perfect. It's bliss. Last thing I'll say before I get it here. I always love his wardrobe choices. I liked when he was it SOS where he was wearing like the black tuxedo kind of thing? I think he had a bow tie. This right here, I'm really digging that red, that with the black shirt under it, the red, the red suit coat and the red pants and everything. It was fierce, man. It was just, it was swaggy. I loved it. His black hair, it looks great. He's got such a great look too, man. Dimash. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here. If you want to hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, whatever, feel free to do so. TOMMYMARZBAND, Tommy Mars Band. That's me. Come hit me up. I will see you in the next Dimash video. You guys take care. Stay safe.